hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue, they're the wheels you go through. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Tall as a TQ1, Jay's name with lots of fun. But there's a nail on the time. Everybody knows a stuff. Tricks and hooks and birds. And it's down the line. Edward wants to help and share. So we will, let's say, this way. Let's do that for this is correct. Shunting trucks and hauling freight. Down the hills and round the bends. Oh, and Thomas and his friends.
Harvey the Crane Engine. One morning, some of the engines were at Brenham Docks to see a new arrival had just came to Sodor. Cranky was on a new engine. Cranky put the engine gently on the tracks. Very strange and unusual for an engine to have a crane, Cranky said. Everyone, this is Harvey, the crane engine. If he proves himself useful, he will join the Sodor Railway, Sir Tom had said. But all the engines thought Harvey looked very strange. Oh my, he is a strange, unusual engine, Samson said. Maybe, said Stepney, but I got a feeling he'll be really useful with that crane of his. You're right, said Stanley, no matter how unusual Harvey looks. I've never seen a crane engine before, Crystal said. I know, said Michael. Yeah, Chris, doesn't he look so unusual? Sure does, Michael said. Wow, so unusual, Percy said. A crane engine. I know, said Thomas. Very interesting. I will hope that all of you will make Harvey feel welcome to the Sodor Railway, Thomas said. Then he drove away. Hello, Harvey said. I'm Harvey, the crane engine. I am proud to be on Sodor. Hello, Harvey, Thomas said. I'm Thomas, and I am pleased to welcome you to Sodor. This here is my best friend, Percy, my brother Michael, and my sister Crystal. Hi, they both said. Over there is Samson, Stepney, and Stanley. Also, behind me with the train, his name is Arthur back there. What's happening? Called Arthur. Did someone new arrive? Yes, said Stanley, and he's a crane engine. Wow, said Arthur, how interesting. Thanks, Thomas, Harvey. I'm sure I'll feel welcome here. Then he checked away. Stafford and Molly wrapped the yards when Harvey puffed in. Hello, Harvey said. Oh my, said Molly. I've never seen anything like you before. Of course, said Stafford. An engine with a crane on top. I'm Harvey, and I'm a crane engine. A crane engine, Charlie said. That's the combination between the engine and the crane. How exciting, he said. Thank you. Thanks, Harvey. Well, I'm Charlie, so, see you later. The train pulled away. Well, I'm Stafford. And I'm Ollie. Welcome to Sodor. Thanks, said Harvey. They chuffed away again. Soon, word of Harvey traveled across Sodor. So, you said he's a crane engine, Duncan said. Of course, said Crystal. He's very nice. Yeah, but a crane engine. Doesn't that sound weird? I mean, why would an engine be an engine and a crane at the same time? Well, I think it's a combination of both, an engine and a crane. I know that's basically what I just said, anyways. It's just so weird, unusual, and, well, I had no idea how to put this. What's weird, Sir Rusty? Well, apparently there is a new crane engine on Sodor. And, well, I think that's pretty, unusual for an engine to have a crane. Maybe that's just the way he was built. Maybe he was built to be a crane engine, Rusty said. Alright, said Duncan. I'll try. When Michael and Alex were talking about Harvey, Gordon puffed in. Hey Gordon, said Michael, have you heard this new engine on Sodor? What new engine? Gordon said. Harvey, he's the crane engine. He's a tank engine with a crane mounted on top of his boiler. He's such a unique engine. Seriously, an engine with a crane on top of the boiler? How weird does that sound? Unusual, said Gordon. Harvey was right now for Stacy when he could hear what Gordon and Michael and Alex were saying. I mean, what is the use for an engine looking like that on our railway? Well, he can be pretty heavy with his crane. I know, but he won't be able to lift engines back on the tracks. He won't be that strong. What Gordon was saying about Harvey actually made him feel sad. Well, unique or not, I think Harvey is going to be a useful engine. Well, unique or not, I think Harvey is going to be a very useful engine. Even James had heard about this crane engine. I don't know. What's the heck? Well, there's a new crane engine on Sodor named Harvey. He has a crane on top of his boiler. I mean, I've seen some different engines in my life, but never have a perfect engine like that. It's just so weird. Well, have you met Harvey? Hank asked. No, I haven't, said James. But the way Gordon describes it is being weird. Duncan describes him as being like that too. I mean, I just don't get it. Why would anyone build an engine with a crane on top of his boiler? I just don't get it, if you ask me, James said. I could also hear what James was saying. No one doesn't get it? Well, I can't help how it's built with a crane, Harvey said. Maybe no one doesn't get me here. Then he puffed away. Well, said Hank, I'm gonna go find Harvey and see what he's really like. Okay, said James. Bill, Ben, and Mavis were even talking about him at the quarry. Bill, Ben, and Mavis were even talking about Harvey at the quarry. A crane engine, said Bill. Never heard anything like it before. I know, said Mavis. He does sound a bit extraordinary. Extraordinary, you say, said Ben. Well, if you ask me, I don't get it. I just don't get it. A crane engine, I don't get it. Who, said Bill, an experiment combining with a crane and an engine. And what did you get? A tank engine with a crane on top. Even Harvey heard Bill, Ben, and Mavis was saying about him. So, he said, I'm just an engine with a crane on top? This doesn't make me feel welcome to Sodor at all, he said. Bollinger was driving about when he saw Harvey backing out of the quarry. What's the... Has the railway gone downhill? Well, yes. But come on. Bulgy pulled into the yard. Bertie and Thomas were there. I mean, I knew railways and railway engines were bad, but this just... Wow, I've never seen anything like it. This just tops my opinion. What does, said Bertie. I just saw an engine with the most unusual thing on the top of him. Oh, that must be Harvey's, said Thomas. He's the crane engine on Sodor. Harvey, the crane engine. Yeah, the railway industry has really gone downhill. What nonsense, Doug said, who was nearby. The railway industry has not gone downhill just because a crane engine who was built and came to the railway. That doesn't make any sense at all. I know. Who? Well, you'll never see anything like that on the roadways. Seriously, a crane engine. What will the world think of next? Only just being silly, said Bertie. There's no such thing as a crane, an engine with a crane, right? Well, there is. He just arrived today. His name is Harvey. Oh, said Bertie, there is. Well, I'm gonna go see him for myself. See you later, Thomas. I wonder if... Yes, I'll go check it. Emily was waiting at Brendan Docks and Doug popped in. Hello, Emily. Oh, hello, Doug, Emily said. There's a new engine on Sodor, said Doug. He's a crane engine. Oh, I never heard of a crane engine, Emily said. I know, he's a tank engine with a crane on top. Oh, that does sound very unusual. I know, Doug said. Well, it's an unusual thing I've ever heard of. Anyway, I'm on my way to see him. Are you coming? Sorry, I deliver these cars. But I'll see him later, Emily said. I'll see you later, Emily said. So she puffed away. Meanwhile, Harvey was all alone. No one likes me, or knows me, he said. Am I the only different, unusual, extraordinary, or experimental with the engine on this railway? Because I don't get it. Then, Hugo appeared. Harvey was surprised. He had never seen an engine like Hugo before. That is, he had never seen an engine with a propeller before. Hello, I am Hugo, the rail zeppelin, Hugo said. Oh, well, I am Harvey, the crane engine. I see you're a unique oh, I think you're saying unique and, well, unusual engine too, right? Yes, that's what I was saying, Harvey said. I said, well, nice to know that I'm not the only unique engine here. You're not? Well, of course. Well, there's you. And there's, Dustin. Dustin, I think. He's a rotary snowplow. I don't know where he is now, but he clears snow off the tracks. But there's no snow around here now, so he wouldn't be here. But I think he's still on the railway. Oh, well. So, how do you deal with this? Deal with what? I don't understand, Hugo said. You know, one engine so unusual first comes to the railway, and well, they start saying, things about you. See, like how you're so unusual and don't look like a normal engine. Oh yes, I've had a similar problem when I first came here. You did? Harvey said. Oh yeah, but most of it wasn't about me being so unusual with the propeller. It was mainly about me replacing everyone when I actually wasn't. When I first came to Sodor, I zoomed down the railway. Because, I was kind of happy to be on Sodor. But soon, the other engines thought that I was going to replace them. As I was very fast. They kept thinking and thinking that I was going to replace them. And well, about everything they did. Every time I keep coming to another engine, well, they would just ignore me. Like, not even talk to me. Because, well, as I said before, they keep thinking that I was going to replace them. But the engines realized that I wasn't going to replace them in anything that they ever did. And they all started to become friends with me. And that's how I lived a good life on Sodor. Like me being friends with all the other engines. Because, well, I wasn't going to replace them. In anything. Oh, Sir Harvey, that all happened? Yes, it did, Hugo said. Well, like I said, we all became friends afterwards. Well, that was great. But this still think about I'm weird and unusual. Well, is there someone that you can prove yourself, I think? Oh, no, probably not, Harvey said. Then Aaron Henry steamed along. Hello, Hugo, said Henry. Who's your new friend? Said Edward. Oh, this is Harvey, the crane engine, Hugo said. Hello, sorry. Nice to meet two more engines who aren't saying that I'm such an unusual and weird engine. Say, Henry, the other engines are saying that about you? Well, only a few, Harvey said. Every time a person to say anything, they would actually welcome me to Sodor. Well, that's terrible, Edward said. Yeah, sorry those other engines are being rude to you, said Henry. Thanks, I just want to be a friend to everyone on Sodor. Right, said Henry. Also, Seiko, give it time. You'll make some more friends, he said. You're right. I'll just give it time, I will make some more friends. Of course, Henry. Right, said Edward. Thank you, said Harvey, and checked away. At the quarry, Crystal had came to collect the cars. I take them to the docks. But the cars, as usual, wanted to cause trouble. Go on, said the cars, and were bumping each other as they went. Stop, don't push, Crystal said. Toby on the other line was heading towards Hudson when he heard something coming down the line. Oh, what's that? Toby said. Oh, it is. I better get out the way. Then he backed up. Then Crystal came bolting around the corner and crashed into Toby. Luckily, no one was hurt, but it was a terrible accident. I was in the yard till Hank jumped in. Oh, you Harvey the crane engine. Yes, I am, Harvey said. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Hank. This is the hat drove in. Harvey, I need you to get Crystal and Toby near the tunnel. Yes, sir, Harvey said. I'll try. Then he chucked away. Harvey arrived. Oh, what a big accident. But I'll try to get them all back on the tracks, he said. So he set to work at once. Soon the car was on the rails. Now Harvey was going to get Kristen and Toby. Thank you, Harvey, Kristen said. Yes, said Toby. Thanks for the rescue. You're welcome, Harvey said. Happy to help. Then Tommy had a ride. Well done, Harvey, Tommy said. You are a really useful engine. Later that evening, the engines were talking to Harvey again. This time it was different. Well done, said James. Very useful, said Mavis. Amazing, Gordon said. One great rescue, said Toby. Said Thomas. Being different can be good. Told you have lots of friends here, Hugo said. Thank you, everyone, Harvey said. And he felt very proud indeed.